Oh, there you go. There you go with a mic. Whatever comes out. Okay, I'm already being directed to a deck. I like that. Thank you so much. Whatever comes out. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for tuning in. Hope this message finds you well. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, let's see. There are protests? Okay, somebody could be protesting. There is some type of protest. Okay, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern. All right. So maybe somebody needs to feel, or somebody is being protected. Maybe somebody could be fearful about speaking up or something like that. Okay. Communication and connection with the outer world, outer realms. All right, what's going on here? What's the message here? Messages. And also crop circles, messages, curiosity, and signs. And Nephilim, controversial, assessing new perspectives. Okay, so somebody is seeing the signs or you're seeing the signs. Okay. People or entities, but people who are part of particular bloodlines, okay, could be looking at something differently, or there's a need to look at something differently. 2 and 7 is 9, 1 and 5 and 6. There's some type of encoding or something here, like a bat signal type of situation. A mystery, reading in between the lines, intuition. And this is card 8. 968, 869, 689. So somebody is needing to decode what's in their environment, what they're seeing, okay? Or this is just collectively what people are doing here. There's a need to be stoic about a situation, okay? Okay. Also, fear, false evidence appearing real here with this denial, projecting, and shame. Someone could be projecting on someone, but is needed to really read it very well. Like, don't hold that like it's yours, okay? Someone is completing a cycle here. Light body. So moving forward, this could very well be someone's last incarnation here. Bravo. Okay. So someone could be holding themselves back from making the necessary changes. Mentioned light bulb. So in order for certain activations to come through, there needs to be The vessel, the body, needs to be able to handle it. So that what that's going to look like is more physical activity, grounding practices, eating cleaner, drinking cleaner, right? No drugs, no alcohol, no nicotine. Really having balance within the vessel and the mind and emotions, right? We have the Galactic Federation here. So there could have been a contract, or there could have been or there could be an agreement that was made when a person incarnated here. But someone has autonomy, or maybe someone has gained some type of autonomy or free will to do something here. And of course, you have, the dang, I shouldn't say that. You have the people or things pulling the strings that are trying to prevent certain things from happening, right? We know that. We just need to be mindful of how we say things. Right? I keep hearing reading rainbow. I don't know if you guys are in that age group where you were watching that show on PBS. So reading rainbow, something about reading something. And with this card here, there's a lot of sky. Here's some maybe messages up there for someone to look at here. Yo, I just made a post on my Instagram talking something about this. Like, I don't think I should say that either. But like, if you look up in the sky, if you're like me and you're then you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what you need to see as well. And I feel tingly all over as I'm saying that. So there's a need to get a message across, and it can't be delivered in traditional ways, or maybe there's some sort of blockage or interference or something going on. So there's a need to look outside of the normal ways that you would get messages to receive the message or the codes or whatever that is. Communication. Okay, maybe you're communicating and they're trying to talk back, or they're trying to communicate with you and the receiver is off. Like, the phone is there, but nobody's at the phone. I just heard the receiver. So sit your ass down and, excuse my French, but sit down and listen. Okay, sacred journey. Okay, so there will be messages about what to do next, how to move forward, who you're going to meet, and discerning these energies. Worlds within worlds. 26 and 36. So something is closing out and something is just beginning. So there is the in-between stage, right? And that's building the blueprint. Something about Shakti, and is it Shakti and Shiva? But like the Kundalini rising here, and there's healing. So it's a need to meditate so that energy can come up. So what? Expulsion? So something can be pushed out of your energy, whatever this negativity or interference is. Anything else out of this deck? Yes. Okay. I hope Okay, this is the Hope card, but it flipped out in reverse. That's card 16. That's very interesting here. See, I'm going to put this up right so I can see this better. 16, 26, and 36. And they are not in order. 8, 9, and 7. 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8, 9. Okay, 8 is working. 8 is... because now I'm thinking pentacles. Seven of pentacles, you invest, you're seeding, right? And 8 of pentacles is when you're working and you're perfecting, right? And 9 of pentacles is when you have perfected it. So now you're reaping rewards and benefits, right? After the 8. And then with the 7 is completion. So maybe you've completed something, or maybe this completion is in question here. Maybe there's something that you need to complete, your mission, and that's why you need to see these signals, see these signs here. Looking at something from a bird's eye view, or changing your perspective on what it is that you're seeing in your environment so that you can move forward with ease and grace here. Okay, and then we have self-worth at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And then free spirit, integrity, and then believe. Have you learned all there is to learn about your self-worth? And somebody's awakening to, this self-worth card came up, but I feel like it's more about value. Have you clocked your own value? Are you awakening to who you are, or these messages and everything is going to awaken you to who you are? And I heard loud, watch out now. It's the little one. And okay, so Lil Kim could be significant. Somebody's name could be Lil Kim. Anything else from this deck? I heard rebirth. Okay, and then we have mirrored souls. Strength and time out. Compassion. Emotions and let go. Be still. Okay, so it could have been something with a soulmate here. There could be a loss of hope for a connection here. Okay, and if this has something to do with contracts before incarnating here, someone was definitely meant to be on your path. I want to clarify this. I want to get more into that, because for it to come out in concern energy, that, and then we've seen the Galactic Federation a little while ago. So what is this about? I'm hearing, I'm not here for a long time, just a good time, all right. Drake is a Scorpio. Scorpio talks about death and rebirth. So we got here Femme Fatale at the bottom of the deck. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Okay. So something about being in your feminine energy, something about feminine wilds, attraction, comfort. Something about energy. All right, tell us about this mirrored souls energy here. Hope reverse and mirrored souls. What's this? Okay, scribe. Preserving knowledge and information. Okay. So someone is meant to write something here. Okay, to share information. And then Gambler came out in Concern Energy, and that's saying willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow attribute. Relying on luck rather than hard work. Is someone doing enough? Are you just... A mediator. It says mirrored souls about alchemizing. I feel like someone is in the in between, like in life in general, in this spiritual position for a reason here. There's a plethora of information that's being gathered that that is being preserved. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, the watchers are significant here. There's a telepathic information. Okay, so someone may have a telepathic connection with higher beings or a soulmate. Maybe a soulmate is... Okay. I feel like this is not the deck that's going to get me the answers that I need. But I'm going to put that there. Where's the deck that's going to give me the answers that I need? Is it this one? Whatever position someone has in this realm, wherever someone has been appointed and instructions and duties to do. Number one, you're going to be told what to do. And it's important to use your intuition and look at things outside of the box, okay? There's healing. It's important. The life force energy is important, okay? Don't squander it away. Take that how it resonates here. But it's important because the Kundalini the understanding, that energy needs to be there and it's potent in order for things to be pushed out of your energy or pushed out of your aura. Okay, there's an in-between period here, and there's possibly someone that you'll meet on your journey that's extremely important to this mission that you have here in this realm at this time, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of information that's coming to someone, and there's a lot of information that is already had and it needs to be preserved. Okay, the first card that when I shuffled this deck that was at the bottom of the deck, where is it? Wisdom Keepers Scribe, and it was a bubble around this is the card. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. So because someone is this wisdom keeper preserving knowledge, it's important that you meet certain people on your path, number one. Number two, that you are discerning with who you share this information with and how you share your information here. Okay? There's a way to go about things. Okay? And I believe this card is in concern energy because you can't just go out there all willy-nilly and if there's a method that needs to be had here. Okay? And I just shuffled this. Can't remember if I cut the deck or not. Either way, moving on. With this tower here, there's definitely enlightenment coming. There's definitely... I think once someone looks at something from a different perspective, possibly about their soulmate here, there's going to be a realization. Something is going to completely shift someone's life here. I do believe that whoever you are here to alchemize. I don't know. You can't see this. I'm sorry. Alchemy and mediator. You're here to alchemize these energies here. Whatever those energies are. I want to know why hope is in reverse. Does someone feel like a disgruntled worker? Like, if you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck type of energy? Hope in reverse. A lack of belief. Tell me about this hope in reverse. And okay, this says this is associated with the sacral chakra. And there's a prayer. It says, Holy Spirit, please guide me to see the situation with deeper clarity, love, and understanding. So clearly, something is about seeing something clearly. This is about looking through the lens of agape level type of love. Okay? Maybe someone is having difficulty seeing something for what it truly is. It says, through renewed clarity, inner knowing, and strength, you'll be able to manifest a life of choice. And we've seen choices here. Where? For no more will you see passing storms as a destructive force to be reckoned with, but rather an opportunity to evolve to higher states of conscious understanding. It is through this act alone that you're reborn to a world of wondrous manifestations and fulfilled dreams. I was thinking that, what was it, yesterday, day before yesterday? Because there's... with spiritual warfare and, you know, how they put us up against each other is crazy. They divide us in every way, shape, or form. Like, we're supposed to be uniting with each other. We're supposed to be raising the vibrations of the planet. But yes, there are things that we must learn, and we learn through friction, right? That's how we can evolve. And I think it's important to have the perspective of, instead of woe is me or why is this happening to me, or understanding that if someone is doing spell work on you, it is an opportunity to evolve. It is a stepping stone. It is, I'm going to take that shit and I'm going to turn that shit into diamonds, period. I'm going to turn that shit into the best thing that has ever happened to me, for me, with me, type of energy. And with that type of thinking, with that type of perspective of you step into alchemy, but you also are unbreakable. All right, let's see here. What's this? Hope in reverse and mirrored souls. The truth about the path forward. Clarity on where you're going. Okay. The clarity on the path that someone chose. Someone is seeing clearly about the choices that they made in life, the disappointments, and okay, and that's going to give you knowledge. That's going to put you in a position to help other people. I'm getting bittersweet, and I feel a little like emotional. So someone could still be working through that. That's why the world within worlds. Okay, High Priestess. So there's definitely information that you got. There's definitely information that you need to be writing down. It's coming in well, maybe I won't say that. I won't say that for protection. I won't say that because everybody doesn't need to know how you're getting your information. There was some toxicity in someone's life here. Someone had to reconnect themselves to spirit, to source, by disconnecting themselves from toxicity. We got water and fire here. Ace of Cups, the Devil, and then the Ace of Wands. So someone is needing to see clearly about a contract, a soul contract. This could even be soul ties. Okay, also, like, there's a time period that someone is sitting in, because you see this Nephilim is looking back, and so it's like someone needs to sit and look at past events, not to dwell there, but to like really collect information and see things from a perspective that's gonna help someone move forward here. And then also, again, like with this Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands, it's like somebody is getting clarity so they can make the best possible choice moving forward here. Can I have more on this? Ace of Swords, Two of Wands. Temperance. Ooh. The Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting with this healing and an addiction. Somebody is needing to. Okay, so like it could be an addiction to drinking here, or with this Knight of Wands in reverse and this Nine of Cups, like a sex addiction, or and we did see the devil in between the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. But with this, I feel like with addictions, right? I think I made a video about this. With addictions, there's a root cause, right? So when we can't control something, we do what we think we can control, right? So addictions are a great way, vices, addictions, whatever, are a great way to avoid the work, the shadow work, or the responsibility to look at ourselves and see what that is. Okay, it could be something unconscious. I need one more after this. Knight of Wands. Both, by the way, that's both Sagittarius energy. Did someone act irrationally? Did someone just say, no, fuck that shit? I don't want nothing to do with it. But it could have been like a need to really like look at something completely before acting. Someone is getting clarity about, someone, part of someone's gifts is speaking. Part of someone's gifts are, I'm hearing Sade, smooth operator. So someone has a way with words. Someone is looking at something very closely. Someone is learning. This is something new that someone, it could be learning as well. Somebody could be wanting to, why? I just heard accept the ways of the world. So whatever that means to somebody. But somebody may be wanting to apologize about certain things to fix this soulmate connection here. And I just heard someone knows what needs to be done. Also, I'm getting like someone had to like, someone had to heal something from their maternal line. Yeah. It's, ooh, all right. So there could be, so something was cleared up. Something was Well, I'm getting the visual of the colored water in the cup, and then you're running clear water through it, like healing something. Something was healed, or it is healed enough to where there's a moving on or moving forward. It's enough. There's a lot of movement here. I heard tally, and then I heard something is balanced. The debt is balanced. It's been made fair. Then I heard that there are things you just don't do. I heard in the scene, but true. Behind the scenes, but true. Someone sows. Someone, what is that? When there's someone that makes blankets, quilts, or they're an energy worker. They could have shamans in their bloodlines, but somebody does something with sewing thread, yarn, and that's how they do their magic. That's how they bring it into solid form. They speak over their creation, this whatever that they make as they're doing it. Okay, so now that the debt has been cleared or wiped clean here, someone gets to move on here. Coming out of the dark, okay? Okay, someone is looking at what was invested in, time spent here. Someone is looking at this. Someone is worried about this conflict. Somebody is worried about... Okay, so somebody is contemplating on how to bring something towards... a masculine energy could be contemplating on how to bring something towards a feminine energy here. I heard, is it worth the fight? So that could be what somebody is taking a risk on. Okay, and it has something to do with, damn son, wow. Has something to do with a strong Sagittarius energy here. So somebody may have Sagittarius in multiple placements in their natal chart. The Queen of Wands is here. I'll spread it like this. I don't have much space, but you see the Queen of Wands here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we got the Knight of Wands. That's Sagittarius. Then we have Temperance. That's Sagittarius. We have the Jupiter card here. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Damn. Somebody could have that could have been a choice that someone had made. Someone could have chose a contract that brings money. Someone could have that. I mean, let me reword that, because what I mean is somebody could have chose money over love. Something didn't go the way somebody wanted it to go. That's the best way I can put that for right now. What's this? Let Let me go with the cards that they told me to use earlier. Before I go there. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I did say something about accepting accountability or responsibilities, right? Have you asked the angels to help you with this, right? So healing. Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. And then we have power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Then we have past life issue at the bottom of the deck. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. In doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. So they could have been there is a connection that needed discipline. Both individuals needed to have the discipline to be able to come together, to have this union. Or this soulmate that someone encountered mirrored back to them what needed to be healed. Okay, and there could have been judgment. It could have been the fact that somebody lacked discipline. It could have been maybe that someone was just a know-it-all. I don't know. Okay, but something was a learning experience, right? Anything else from this deck? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with hearing, teaching, and guidance. I know that I can do whatever I put my mind to. Acceptance, growth, law of attraction, relationships, and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Someone thinks they know somebody. I don't know how off topic or on topic this is for someone or accurate, whatever, but someone thinks that they know somebody. Someone could have been in a talented and gifted program. And something specific about kindergarten and high school. And I heard the word plethora. Don't know what that is. Somebody likes to chew ice. got a masculine energy here, bottom of the deck. May have had a hidden agenda or not showing their true self. Could have been wearing a mask. Time is running out for a masculine energy. Happiness, joy, expansion, enjoying each other. That reminds me of the song by Chris Brown. You don't love me like you used to. Where did I go wrong? Where did I lose focus? Seems like I never know. So this is a twin flame journey that somebody is on. Let me clear this up because this fell right on top of sacred journey. Twin flame card. Is someone supposed to unlock something? Like more than a catalyst, it's like something needs to be unlocked or was. An entanglement. So this was the issue with this twin flame journey here. Past life, new lover, here to challenge your masculine or feminine energy. This twin flame could be watching somebody. Okay? And they could be heartbroken because they got snakes around. Cut the fucking snakes out of your life. Walk the fuck away from them. Walk away from them. It is more hurtful to continue to walk when you got vipers and cobras and Burmese pythons and, red touch yellow, you a dead fellow type of snakes around than it is to, deal with the temporary situation or repercussions of cutting people off that don't serve your highest good. Cut them people right out of your life. You gotta move on. You can't sit in this. Okay? Somebody's ancestors. Oh, good God. Somebody's ancestors around. What about this twin flame? Okay. Somebody has a high sex drive here. It says, let's get naughty. Okay. It says blindfold, food, sex, whips, paddles. Maybe somebody got some kinks, something like that. No shade, but that's how you're going to know if we're talking about you or about the person that, this is about. They about to call somebody. Somebody's heartbroken here. About to blow up your phone. Somebody's healing and watching, thinking about the past, and they feel frustrated. And here goes this tower here. Somebody is having an upgrade. Something is activating in someone's DNA here. And there's going to be a sudden change. Maybe someone thought something was a karmic relationship, but something is going to change. And it's changing due to a separation. Yeah. Something is either upgrading or changing. Or like I said, when you're not squandering that sacred sexual energy, it changes your chakras. It upgrades your chakras. You're able to have more peace in your life, right? So something is changing with somebody's root and third eye chakra. Is somebody's conversating about how they feel for somebody, or the connection itself, right? And there's a knowing that somebody has, and so having that clarity and that truth could be angering to a degree. Okay, something like that. What's this worlds between worlds? Or tell me what needs to be said here. Okay, somebody want to go on a date, or somebody wants to take somebody on a date, or someone's meeting someone new, someone wants to take a risk. What's going on here? Or somebody's meeting. All right. What's going on here with this energy? Time. Somebody could have ran from a connection because there was hurt feelings here. What's going on with this energy? You got a life partner union, twin ray union, and energy. So on someone's journey, all right, somebody could have met their twin flame, could have been a karmic twin flame. I don't know. That's for you to describe for yourself here. Somebody could be wanting to reach out and call somebody. But on this journey, somebody is going to meet a life partner union. This could be friend or romantic. Someone, I don't know enough about twin rays. I don't. That's something you're going to have to Google or look up yourself. But you're going to know who they are by the energy. Okay. Somebody could be thinking back on when something was easy, when someone had more stability. Separation. There you go. They came out together. So in this separation, somebody got some realizations here. Something came very clear. Wow. Maybe somebody wants to get married, or there's some type of realization about who somebody got married to, or there's something there. Remember I mentioned something about a soul tie. There's some type of connection in someone's sacral chakra. And now I'm hearing Usher, you got it bad. So what else with this energy here for whoever needs to hear this? We got a Black Widow. Not today. Healing heart, spiritual ascension. Okay, so a relationship is over with this Black Widow. Thank God, right? So somebody's receiving what they need to move forward. Okay, somebody's healing their heart. Someone is no longer in a position to accept bullshit in their life. I heard hell no, and I heard it's a fuck no. Somebody is talking about whatever this situation was between someone. Okay, someone's getting a heart chakra upgrade here. Moving in silence. So it's feeling deeper. It's, all of that. What's this? Watching twin flame. You were meant to shine. Whichever way it's supposed to be. Watching family and friends are my spies. I know what you're doing. Fake accounts. This twin flame. Twin flame came out twice. Okay, so we had someone trying to interfere with the twin flame union here. All right, maybe someone is kicking their addictions, or they need to kick their addictions. Whatever this is, I'm gonna leave that out there. I'll put this back. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Somebody could be in regret about whatever happened. Yeah, they regret stabbing somebody in the back. Ooh, we got a bitter ass baby mama, baby father here. Sabotage something. What did they sabotage? This was the fucking snake in somebody's life. Someone needs to cleanse this snake out of someone's life, or someone's something about someone's reptilian DNA here, or about this kundalini. Okay, something like that. Take it however it resonates. The golden child, spiritual ascension. So somebody is for sure upgrading. Someone is definitely and I'm hearing Kanye West, welcome to the good life. So so yeah, there's an awakening happening. Somebody's grandmother is very present and active in someone's life, whether you know it or not, whether they're in this physical realm or not. And it's important to spend time by yourself so certain things can happen and evolve for you. Okay, someone may have money issues. Okay, someone may be separating themselves to work on this. No shade, no hate or nothing like that, but yes, stewarding money is very important. Okay, if there's a money issue, there's an internal blockage, right? Something in the past, somebody is thinking about the way things ended. Somebody was hiding their love for someone here. That's tragic. Love is such a beautiful thought. It's a beautiful emotion. It's a beautiful action. It's a beautiful way of being. Why would you ever want to hide that? Okay. So part of the truth is the fact that when a relationship ended, the truth came out. And it's difficult for somebody to. That's why that Nine of Swords kept coming out. It's difficult for someone to move forward here. There could be something going on with somebody's sacral chakra and also solar plexus. Yeah, look at this. The truth is somebody could have been chasing. Okay, we have sunglasses. So somebody is watching someone. There's a snake watching somebody. I'll put it like this. Oh, it fell. The Reaper. So the Reaper's out here twice. So something for sure ended with this twin flame. And it could have been the fact that you had a snake. Somebody had a snake in the midst. Somebody could have let someone control their decision makings and whatever the case may be. With this outdated thinking bullshit here. Someone could have been codependent on something or someone. We have soulmates, paradise, and I'm sorry. So something for sure is going on with somebody's sacral chakra here. Something for sure mirroring someone's energy here. Someone could have had children. Children is a big thing for someone here. Family is a big thing going for someone. Someone could have, I heard out of wedlock, but more like out of a connection. Like someone had children recently, a child recently here. But we have deception here. Okay, so somebody is scrambling it's causing interference on purpose here. Somebody doesn't want someone to know their whereabouts or movements. her roll call. So whatever that means for somebody. Somebody could be going to a meeting. So there could be like a roll call at a meeting. Then we had the Lovers at the top of the fucking deck with the Two of Cups and the so it's time for something to happen, whatever that is. Okay, you know what would be crazy to me? What is crazy to me? How people break up. And like, you know, we don't really know people, right? We don't really know them. But people break up and then they still trust that person. It may have looked like it was mutual, but you never know a person's heart. So what I'm saying is that if we break up, I'm not asking you for advice. You don't make no like decisions over here, you know? That's strange. I asked my baby mom, you know. Let me get your advice. Just because y'all cool with each other dating and stuff like that doesn't mean that you really should be seeking advice from them, because, you know, your life, your wants and your needs and stuff. So I don't know. That can be relevant here. What's going on here? Closing it out. Keeps falling on sacred journey. Celebrate your wins. Self-love. And growth. Okay, you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinably unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision not to continue with the same old habits. One step ahead is all you need. And we have Oshun here. Ooh, and my candle is crackling. So somebody works with the Orishas. You need to leave an offering. I know Oshun likes, well, you figure it out. That's your work to do. We have 44 here, 49, 41, 44. You could be seeing 4, 4, 4, 4. We have 10 peacock feathers. You could be seeing a lot of African, or somebody could be Cuban. And someone also, I want to say, admires other Orishas as well. Moving on, we got the Raven here and Ladybug, luck. Your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. And we have Giraffe, reflection. So it fell over here. Reflect how you've evolved in your self-love, how you've grown through. Sometimes it takes bullshit so you can love yourself better. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners. Before deciding on a solution, your circumstances need to be examined carefully. And this, Okay. You're being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. And I'm going to pick a random card out of this Archangel Michael, Ancestors and Guides combined deck because it's about to die. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And we have Hermit, retreat and recharge. Absolutely. Meditate. We mentioned that earlier. And Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. And I get an angel number. Hopefully it doesn't die. 817, passion. You are being called to master a talent you already own. The thing you do that comes so natural to your gift. These passions are given, is your gift. These passions are given to you so as to make your life meaningful for yourself and others. Find the inspiration to pursue your gifts in your daily life. Consider a few ways you can have fun with your talents today, no matter how small and trivial they may seem. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. Be prosperous. Meditate. Drink your water. Love.